Today we make the ridiculously big taco salad. I'm Amanda Rose, author of the book Half My Size with the Ridiculously Big Salad and founder of the weight loss community Eat Like a Bear. We are seeing massive success in weight loss with this meal approach that I am about to show you. You may have already found a taco salad recipe on the Eat Like a Bear website. This one is different. You know how you go to different places and all the tacos taste a little bit different? Well, that is how your salads can be as well. There is no end to the variation in flavor we can bring to the ridiculously big salad framework. And so the taco salad on the website uses iceberg lettuce and a ranch dressing. It's more like kind of the Taco Bell version of the taco salad. This, I feel like it's a little bit more legit, but you did notice I'm a gringa here teaching you about taco salads. And so I direct you to all of the experts in Mexican cuisine. But you know, I'm here in California. We can get kind of close, and look at that. There's a Fresno chili right there. Completely optional if you do not want the Fresno chili. Okay, everything about this is really sort of optional, especially as you learn the different parts of the salad, the different parts of the meal, and learn how to build a custom strategy for yourself. If you're new, the framework that I'm talking about for this meal, I teach it for free to you in the 3-day challenge. I highly recommend that you find that tool, get in, learn what is driving the weight loss success, and then come back to this video. Make a bunch of taco salads, okay? Do that. But also I have a new tool that I'm launching actually very soon that is a how to eat like a bear kind of starter guide that's really gonna dive super deep into the framework, really talk through it, reinforce a lot of the key elements, but more importantly, shine a big old bright light on some of the psychology in implementing this meal. Some of the stuff we did not know 4 years ago, like in the early days of my videos going viral and people starting to follow me. I mean, I had no idea about some of this stuff. We have learned so much in 4 years, so much about some of the factors for weight loss success and weight loss maintenance. It's really very exciting. I direct you to all of those resources. I'm really excited about that. Okay, but let's get going because I want to eat this. I am ready to eat. And what I'm gonna do right now, because I always talk about how quickly I can make a salad, I'm gonna put a timer on. I might speed some of this up with the camera, but I'm gonna start a timer and we're gonna see just how long it takes me in real time to make this salad. But you know, I have the gift of gab too, so I'll talk through it a little bit. It will take me a little longer and tell you about some of this stuff as we go. And let me add too, we have a lot of extra fresh stuff in this particular recipe. If you have my skillets book, you know increasingly I really teach like being ready to use like powdered stuff or whatever, okay? This requires some chopping. So many of my recipes require no chopping whatsoever. I do not apologize for that, but I'm just telling you in advance, like if you find me here first and you're like, oh, she's always chopping a pepper, I'm almost never chopping a pepper. Okay, so let's get started. I can still do this quickly. Okay, even with the gabbing. Okay, I've got a head of cabbage. I usually eat about half a head of cabbage in one of my salads. You know, if you want some more or less, have a little more or less. Like none of us got fat eating cabbage, right? You know what I'm saying? You can buy cabbage shredded and save time. So I already see I need a bigger bowl. Let me get one. Sometimes a bowl this size might do. It just depends on what's in the bowl, really. This will also give us a little more room to toss it. We're gonna need that. We're gonna work on the dressing now. So a bit of lime juice. For this dressing, I'm actually gonna mix it up in this jar. And you know, these canning jars are really kind of cool if you need to measure, which I often don't measure, I will admit to you. So this is a 2-cup jar and it has little markings. So the 1 cup point is here. And so here's about a 1/4 cup. And so typically I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of vinegar. In this case, I have some lime juice as well. So I'm gonna put some lime juice and some vinegar in that to get my 1/4 cup. I mean, you could put all lime or lemon juice or, you know, all vinegar. That part of the salad and the framework is really, really adaptable. Again, here too, none of us got fat on lime juice, right? Unless it was part of something else. We all know what we're talking about. Okay, so that, probably a little bit too much of that. It's okay. I actually like this sort of like coleslaw type of taco salad to be a little extra on the vinegar side, but I put about a 1/4 cup of olive oil on this. This is olive oil. I might also use avocado oil. That's kind of a favorite of mine. Okay, we're gonna add some things to this. First, as always, salt and pepper. So you're gonna add probably about a half a teaspoon of salt. I'll put a recipe down below. Notice I'm measuring so very carefully. About the same amount of pepper. You know, I'm gonna taste all this anyway. It doesn't matter that much, but I like to get it started with this. And I don't wanna overdo it. That was not too much, because this ends up needing quite a bit of salt, in my opinion. Of course, I love a lot of salt. So what else is gonna go in our dressing? I'm gonna put the onions and the cilantro directly into that dressing so it all gets mixed up really well. I'm using a white onion. You could totally use a red onion. I love red onion. There would be no issue with that at all. But in Mexican cuisine, the white onion is more common. It has a little zip to it, a real nice punch, which is actually why a lot of people don't put it in a salad. But I'm putting it in as like a little hat tip to authenticity, okay? But really, it's what you like. I mean, that's the ultimate in authenticity, right? Eating what you like. Be authentic to yourself and to your own heart. I'll put a quarter onion in. I'm gonna put the onion in here because then I'll give it a good shake. A Fresno chili. Use a chili of your choice. I'm gonna use half. I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit sheepish today, but I do wanna say I put this chili in honor of Brenda Kerr. And you guys should know Brenda. She is the one whose doctor's office, like the people in the doctor's office, gave her a standing ovation. She is a century bear, which means Brenda has lost at least 100 pounds since finding us. And she's becoming one of those like legendary slow losers in the group because it took her a while to do that. But her weight loss came in the context of a very complicated health mix. You know, so she was taking multiple medications that slowed down her weight loss, as some of us do. But she persevered, and she's lost over 100 pounds, changed her life, got a standing ovation from the doctor's office, and notably loves to put jalapenos on her salad. Well, this is a Fresno chili, so it's like a brother of the jalapeno. I am feeling like maybe I'm gonna go with half today. So, and notice I took the seeds out, so y'all know you probably want to take the seeds out. You know, at least, you know, we green goes need to take the seeds out. Walita is often my nickname, and those of you in the culture will just laugh because you know why. Yes, I'm very white. Very white, but I actually grew up in Delano, California, which is the home of the United Farm Workers. If you've heard of Cesar Chavez and the United Farm Workers, it actually started in Delano, home of the United Farm Workers and Amanda Rose. Okay, so we got it all in here. We're gonna toss in, I don't have fresh garlic. This should absolutely have fresh garlic, as should everything on the planet, but I don't always have it fresh, and sometimes I don't have time or energy, and so I keep this, and I'm gonna just shake some of it. And that's the dressing, that's it, boom. We're done with the dressing. I feel like there's not enough chili in there, and yet maybe there's too much. We don't know. Oh my gosh, it needs cilantro. Am I off my game? I mean, who ever forgets cilantro? Oh, cilantro. I'm gonna put about half. Oh, maybe I'll do the whole bunch. You know what? Because it's all about what you like. Boy, the fragrance of it. Holy cow. Oh my golly, if I don't take my opportunity to load this salad with cilantro, I am missing out. It's all going in. Leaving some stems. All of this. Give it a quick chop. And thank goodness cilantro didn't make us fat either. Just put it in there, adding flavor, adding amazing nutrition. Whoa, I mean, this is great. This too could go in the salad. Maybe it should because there's almost no room in this jar, but I just want to see it all mixed up and all pretty in the jar. It's not mixing well, there's so much cilantro in there, okay? That's kind of awesome. Oh no, I have cilantro on my hands. Oh, I wish you could smell this. The fragrance of it and like the bounty. I'm just like feeling the bounty of this thing. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be amazing. I have such a mess here. Look at my hands. Okay, so we're gonna top this with a carne asada. I keep my protein items, like either I buy them like, you know, that somebody else cooks for me, like chicken strips or something like that, or I buy in bulk and make it and freeze it. You know that if you have either of the books, the Half My Size with a Ridiculously Big Salad that I showed you at the beginning, or half my size with a ridiculously big skillet, which is the follow-up book to the salad book. Because yes, you can just have a cooked version of the salad if you wish. In fact, you could have a cooked version of this here, because you could totally just cook the cabbage. You could put all the rest of the stuff on there after it's cooked. And gosh, that would be amazing, truly amazing. So what we're gonna do with this, and yeah, cook it, same thing. Everything could be the same. I don't know, I'd probably make the sauce a little bit different in the case if this were cooked. But wow, you could do it just like this. And so we need some meat on here. And so the layers of the salad, we have the cabbage, which is the base of the ridiculously big salad. In this case, cabbage, it might have iceberg, it might have a spring mix, spinach, that sort of thing. Second, we have the dressing, and the dressing includes healthy fat. That's gonna help keep us satiated along with that cabbage. The apple cider vinegar, which we also happen to add to this particular recipe, helps with satiation as well. We have lots of flavors in that as well. So we have the white onion, the cilantro. That is what I call the fourth part of the salad, which is sort of the optional flavor and texture. That part can get you into trouble, especially in the taco salad family. If you start loading it up with like extra sour cream and extra avocado, you're going to end up with kind of a lot of calories in that, because the other thing about this framework is it's calorie minded. And you know, you're gonna just lose weight a little faster if you shave off a few calories. So I try not to overeat the avocados, because I could truly eat a mountain. But the third layer, which this doesn't have yet, is the protein on top. In this case, it is a beef. Carne asada, which you can make yourself, or you can go to a place like Vallarta grocery store and buy it from them, because they sure know how to make some delicious carne asada. So I'm gonna just add this right here. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat this. Already forgetting a key thing, the tomato. Let's cut that up too. People get concerned, like from the keto world, about tomatoes, that tomatoes are too high in carbohydrates for rapid weight loss. One tomato, like in the grand scheme of all this, one tomato is not a lot of carbs. It really isn't. And it gives us some nice flavor, some nice antioxidant, vitamin kind of content. And you know, I just like them. So it makes my eating experience just a little bit better, especially in the summer when I have good access to them. I see no issue with this. Like a tomato on my salad is not like my problem. So I like to look at the things in my life that might be causing me to overeat. And you know, maybe try not to eat as much of those. For me, it's not tomato. But it might be for you, you know, so there's always something to look at. Or sometimes it's one food that causes us to eat too much of another food. And so it's like, you know, the gateway food or whatever. And so I would look at things like that. And there might be things in your life that it's easier to kind of cut them out completely than to kind of fight about it all the time and to try to limit yourself. I mean, who wants to just live in that world of constantly fighting and trying to limit yourself and then having problems with that? I'm done with that. I am truly done with that. I want to make my daily decisions easier, not harder. Okay, the timer. Okay, this is hilarious. 20 minutes. This is like the longest time it's taken me to make a salad in a very long time. And that's because I've done it here on video and I am talking way too much. Your salad making should be a lot quicker, especially as you get your whole kitchen situation just like squared away. As you practice, you get really good at it. That's the big thing that I teach in How to Eat Like a Bear. It ends up being very important, because I'll tell you what, you're gonna wake up on some bad days. You're not gonna wanna chop a thing. You're not gonna ever wanna chop a tomato. You're not gonna wanna do that. You need to have a strategy. I don't wanna fall into the pizza. That's how I'm gonna end up gaining the 140 pounds back. I need a plan, and I need to be ready to implement this in like 5 minutes. Eat, do the business of eating, and walk away and go be awesome. And therein lies the key to long-term consistency and long-term weight maintenance.